This is Hannibal from the HannibalTV.com with my daily wrestling news update. I just saw a really bad report from Sports Illustrated, who I would say are pretty credible when it comes to sports information. And apparently it looks like there's going to be a ban on any major spectator athletic events such as NFL, Major League Baseball, NBA, hockey, wrestling in front of a crowd even. It is looking like they're not going to allow it for another 12 to 18 months until a vaccine actually arrives, which is a long time. So it looks like, according to Sports Illustrated, it's going to be a long time before we get wrestling in front of spectators again. The Wrestling Observer reported that to kill the rumor about the identity of the WWE on-air personality that tested positive for the coronavirus, it was not Corey Graves. And a bunch of people messaged me and commented the other day that Lashley, Mysterio, and The Miz tested positive for it. It's been confirmed that they did not actually have it. An official, they can't say that they didn't have it if they did have it. So the only person in the WWE that has caught the coronavirus so far is an on-air personality that has not been named yet, but this is the wrestling business. I'm sure it's going to leak out eventually. There's also a lot of people saying that they've had this and don't actually had it. I've had a few experiences like this, and I'm not going to name the individual's name, but yesterday a friend of mine told me that there was some independent wrestler saying that they had the coronavirus and maybe I should talk to them. And when I contacted them about it, they told me that they just said they had it because they wanted people to take it more seriously. So come on, man. That's pretty low. WWE is not bringing Rhonda Rousey back anytime in the immediate future, according to Dave Meltzer, although he believes she will eventually come back. He said yesterday on his radio show that he expects her to come back possibly at WrestleMania next year in LA. But if this audience ban on wrestling continues through next year's WrestleMania, I don't think you'll see her coming back for that. As far as New Japan goes, according to Dave Meltzer, they're going to be on indefinite hiatus as long as the virus situation in Japan is still going on. So Sam Lenz, for a comment, says the tests don't even work half the time. Someone said clickbait. How is that clickbait? I'm doing a report on the wrestling news like I do every day. They're saying spectator sports aren't going to be open again for 12 to 18 months until a vaccine comes out. That's not clickbait. That's all I'm going to say for that for today. As far as people asking me any updates on Teddy Hart, it was in the Wrestling Observer this week that his next court date is in June. He's out of jail right now. I also did a 2-hour interview with Buff Bagwell today. There's 2 clips out of it now. It's going to be ad-free on my patreon.com/the Hannibal TV channel tomorrow. I am also interviewing Pat Militek from the UFC Hall of Famer tomorrow, so I'm really looking forward to that one. Adam Heron says bet NFL fans will be in withdrawals. Yeah, it's a horrible situation. So I am going to close it at here for the news for today, but somebody sent me the salary list for the year 2000 in WCW, and I'm going to do another live stream in about 5 minutes and I'm going to go over this year 2000 WCW salary list. Some of you will not care about that, but the WCW fans like me will find that very interesting. Also, I did a poll on my YouTube stories to see what compilation video you guys wanted to do next. 36% of you voted you wanted me to do a compilation video on Chris Jericho. So that will be my next compilation video that I'll have up in the next few days. Ozzy Morrison says hoax 19. David Tebow says Buff is a joke. I actually really liked the Buff Bagwell interview. Patrick J, my good buddy, says crowds will be strong when they return. I don't know about that. I'll be perfectly honest. It depends how long they deny people of work, because I've got about 20 friends right now that are out of work. I know business owners in my area of Canada that are also going to be forced to shut down too. If people don't have money when this is over, it's going to take a while, and like the first thing they're going to want to buy isn't going to be wrestling tickets. So I'm going to keep the Hannibal TV going. We're doing great. Someone pointed out to me yesterday that I just broke the 100 million YouTube view mark and 150,000 subscribers.